Hello, YouTube. Am I live? Am I here? You're seeing my thighs. Pop out chat. Embiggen. So I can actually see chat somewhere. Can I increase the size? Can I? I can do that. Okay. Hello. You can tell my work area is an absolute nightmare right now. I've been going back and forth between 14 different things. We got the shop's deck printed now. Everything printed very well. But first, before we do that, I was finishing up this last deck for the diamond. I say last deck, but I'm out of deck boxes for the diamond deck, but I gotta sleeve these and put them into the one that I still have left. Today has been such a chaotic mess of construction. I don't know how well you can see it. There's seals over here. There's this stack of deck boxes, which is all this enhancements, and then I have stones just hanging out over here because I'm using the stones to separate the cards. I was corner cutting on there a little bit, and then I got a whole bunch distracted by about 14 different things. But, you know. Well, hopefully my audio is good. I need to get some background music or something going. I was listening to Distractable, but I don't think they would be very happy me streaming it while streaming. Ambient mix. Let's do it. Just some sound. I'm gonna turn that down. Just so like it's background noise. I probably sound like doo-doo fart right now, but considering the echo in the room. Hopefully everything looks okay. Oh, I'm missing the chat again. Dang it. Okay. Should be set. Yeah, so I'm kind of just back and forth on a million different things. We got this little stack of cards to cut. These look really good. I'm really happy with how those actually turned out printed. But Will, you did a really good job on designing these. I think the colors on these look really nice. And I'm glad I was able to maximize my printer's efficiency. I don't know why it sucked all the ink out of my cartridges the first round, but, you know. No, seriously, you did a genuinely good job. I'm going to make sure that you're credited very well in the manual once we get around to that. I hope you understand how big of a proponent you helped with making the shop function in the way that it does in its design, because the shop is like the most integral part of what makes Balatro Balatro. Like, and of course the Jokers too, which I have so many Jokers now. It's kind of hard to just tell and pick one out, but I have them all. I have at least one copy of them all. But they're kind of just sitting over here. These are plastic. My plan is to easily read how much they're going to cost, because I don't expect everybody to memorize the prices of all the Jokers. I'm going to make little black and yellow stickers, kind of like themed after the money counter in Balatro. It'll just say how much the item costs, kind of how it looks like in the shop. I'm going to make little square stickers and put them in the bottom right, I want to say. Or would top right be better? What do you guys think? It's going to be a really small sticker, just like a really small square sticker, but somewhere where it's readable and easy to tell how much it costs, the base cost, not altered costs. I feel like there's been so much. Bottom right, opposite of debuff stickers. Okay. Because my plan is, with how the editions are looking, I don't know if I want to do just the sticker or if I actually want to do like special covered enhancements, because the enhancements are really hard to see no matter what it's on. It looks so much better in game because it's a set shader and you can control how much it like shows. But with special like holographic films, it's just really hard to see. So I might just stick with stickers on the bottom left for additions. Hello. How's it going, Emmy? This is kind of just a spontaneous stream. We've been doing a lot of talking and working today in the Discord. So might as well stream a little bit and better conversate with each other like this. We have new content. We have a lot of content. And I've got a lot of work to do. So this entire stack of greens is just all the decks between aces and nines, and I'm working on the 10th one right now. That's all the deck boxes I have for that one right now. But you can see there's labels on them. I don't know how easily you can read that, but it has text on it saying exactly what's in there to make deck building easier. You changed the name of the game mob to Woker Poker? That's awesome. I love that, actually. Woker Poker. Okay, so price stickers on the bottom right for each Joker. Hopefully that won't take too long. I'm gonna have to study the prices of each Joker, unless it's labeled as like a format that I can easily just copy paste into something. But I doubt it, because I'm gonna have to make individual stickers for them. I'm gonna make them square, as well as the edition stickers that I'm going to have on there. I'm going to make those kind of like the skip tags. I'm going to make them square. Okay, that's the 10s. Into the 10 of diamonds box. So I've made so many copies of each of these cards, they barely fit in a deck box. They almost just don't. Like, it's a tight squeeze. Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. Chrome, I need you to open, please. Thank you. Nothing wants to work today. Stream settings. Let's talk shop. Balatro, IRL. Literally. Change that description, because I'm not doing the playing cards anymore. I mean, I kind of am, but they're already cut, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay. We're gaming. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure all these cards fit in here in a manner where the box will actually close. It just barely fits. Because I could put a lot of them in there, but then I have to start slipping them in one at a time. Come on. No, don't bend. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. So I'm very lucky. When it came to this printing, I was worried that something like with the order that the pages were going to print or whatever, the pages did fall out of order. I had to go back and reorder all of the pages as soon as it was done printing so that it would actually print properly, because I printed the top side, and then my intention was to just flip over the pages, stuff it back into the printer, and then have it print the other side, and then have that be that, because it's already properly aligned. But the pages fell out of order due to me being a dummy on the first pass. So I had to go in and double and triple check that all the pages were going in correctly. Thankfully, it was all okay. So each card is properly matched. Okay. Will you close? This is a lot of copies. I'm hoping I can break these in and these boxes will be a little bit easier to open. Ugh. Why are you so sticky? The tops of these little stickers are really sticky. Okay, that is 10 decks of diamonds. Okay. I'm going to slide those in there, bring that down that way. I'm going to put 2 of the sleeves in there, 2 of the sleeves in there. Because those I had to rename, 2 of the sleeves over there, 1 of them in there because I have stones over here, which I'm going to move over here. Then I also have an ace of hearts. We'll get to that later. Okay. Where do you see? Oh, you could see him just barely there. I'll just have him there. He wants to hang out. The printer is even... No, it wasn't the printer. It was completely my fault because I flipped the pages over thinking that would keep them in order, and I was wrong because it was printing from bottom page up, and I didn't realize that. So I'm just stupid. I gotta organize these stickers here. These are supposed to be the stickers for the rest of the deck boxes, if the other ones will show up. For some reason, Amazon decided, oh, instead of shipping these at the exact same time, we're gonna split them off between us and UPS, because why not? Also, oh, I kind of like how these look. This is the polychrome sleeve sticker, negative sleeve sticker. I kind of did something special for those because they are special editions. I also have stickers for the seals. I have an entire deck of seals that I say deck, but gay, yeah. I've got, these are not sleeves, these are just inserts, but you could tell that the blue seals are all ready to go, just ready to be placed on any sort of playing card that you can see. I got all of the other ones ready to go, to be placed on. I don't actually have the cutouts yet. But the blue ones are done, I just need a deck box for it, which I have this one. I don't think I was using anything for that. I'll use it, because these are already done. Just put them in there. And then get the sticker. I have been moved to the YouTube monitor. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alright. Blue seals. Blue seals. I keep forgetting that this camera is actually flipped now. I don't know where to put these yet, so I'm just gonna hide them with the clubs right now. Y'all ready to cut some more cards? Even though we just did that a little bit ago, do you see all of these fucking sleeves? I bought 3,000 of them. I don't think it's enough. And I'm being genuinely serious. I'm worried it's not going to be enough. Okay. Okay, so there's a clear dividing line between these cards. I don't want to miscut. Let me see where that's going. Pretty much dead on. So it's kind of like, okay, dead center of that pan line. What about you? You're a little off. Bring you over that way. Are you still on? Bring you to that a little bit. I have figured out how to get the perfect cuts. It's gonna take a long time. I don't know how this song's staying for the stream. Oh, absolutely, yeah. We're getting to a point where I might be able to make my second video soon. Like updating, because I have my jokers. We have the shop for the most part figured out. I want to say we do. Like, we have a really good system for the shop. We've been putting in a lot of hours of work into this in just like the past week or so. It's been kind of incredible. And props to everyone in chat right now, because they've been insanely helpful in helping me try and get all this shit figured out. New systems, new ideas. Everything's moving very smoothly because of everyone here and in the Discord server. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, how well did that match up in terms of spacing? Okay, it's not perfect. It's a little bit off-centered, so these cards are not going to be perfect by any means. That's a bit unfortunate. I didn't think that the flip between the back and forth was actually going to be perfect. I don't know what line it started to print on, but whatever. We can get as close as we can, and I think that's all I can ask for. For counting hands and discards, have poker chips with a hand and discard icon. One pile for each, take a chip. That's a clever idea. We wouldn't have to make very many of them. What's the most amount of hands that you could have without the Chico bug? Which, by the way, I don't know if I talked about it before, but that Chico bug does not apply anymore with the live version. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of tell that the lines don't match up 100%. There's still a bit on the bottom, the top was a bit cut off, but frankly, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It did pretty alright in the printer, so I can't be too mad at it. I also need to sort these as we do them, so I might as well trim them as we go. This is going to be a time-consuming process. Yeah, Burglar gives like 3 hands, so you gain 3 extra little chips that you, like tracker chips. Oh, I might have cut off too much, actually. This thing is doling out really bad. I can see the edges of the cards are actually kind of rough. Oh, for Chico's hand size, okay. Well, still, what I said applies. His bug that people exploited does not apply any longer, because instead of it reversing what the boss does, it just doesn't let the boss do anything. Because we have that power as humans to understand that. So I'm like right there, I think. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. Maybe that's what it is. That was a much cleaner cut. On account of not being human? Oh, I can't comprehend. Okay, yeah. I can't comprehend such things on account of not being human. I just want to say again, Will, thank you for your time making all of these, spending your basically entire yesterday and today designing these. Like, I cannot tell you how much time you saved me by doing this. Because this is a really good idea. How you design these, it just makes so much sense. So thank you for saving me a ton of headache. No, because you just did this for free. Just because I said, oh yeah, I needed some extras. Oh shit, that's why it didn't line up. I freaking pasted it wrong. I'm hoping that error doesn't occur on other pages. Doesn't look like it. Turns out I'm an idiot. So the cuts are going to be a little bit incorrect on this one. I do apologize. But yeah, you kind of just did this because you wanted to. You did it like I didn't even have to ask or anything. And what you made was every card you made was a banger. Like, look at this. These look exactly like they're seals. I can look at this card and be like, I know exactly what this is for and what that does. And all it says is common Joker. It doesn't say anything about how it works. But if I were to look at that, I'd be like, okay, that one lets you take a common Joker. Like, it just looks good, makes sense, simple, saves me on printer ink because it's mostly white. It's all pluses here. It's all benefits. I'm surprised I managed to print all of these pages and not even make a dent in the ink. Except for my old cyan cartridge. That cyan cartridge did not last. But it looks good though. If I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, that looks legit. I could see that being a real thing. I'm being way more precise. I'm going to use this upper one because the bottom one is just as dull. I'm being way more precise with these just because there's not as many of them. And I want to make sure that I actually get these clean. But also these are kind of special, so I'm trying to not waste anything. Boom. That needs to be scooched just a bit. What about you? You're good. Holy shit, that's me. That's me as a Joker. I just looked in the Discord. That is actually super cool. Okay, hold on. I gotta cut this card, but oh my god. That is adorable. Okay, I gotta respond to that. It's me! I gotta save that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, save image to desktop. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Image slideshow? Just image. It's a me. Browse. Desktop. It's so big. Look at that. That's adorable. I'm gonna just keep that there because that makes me happy. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I was doing the same thing as I did last time. There's one common Joker on this page, and then the rest are uncommons, but I still have to cut it, because I gotta sort these properly. Oh wait, I'm up here. That's right. I tried to get my printer to print the colors as accurately as I could. I hope they look good on camera. Oh, shit. I genuinely love Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I tend to play as the expert because I love being a nerd trying to figure out exactly all the puzzles, solving the bomb from that perspective. I love being the expert. And I'd like to say I'm better at being expert than I am being the diffuser. I can diffuse pretty good too, but I just have a lot more fun being the expert, especially modded. Y'all play holy shit, okay, we gotta play together. We gotta play some modded fucking bombs together. That sounds awesome. That sounds so fun. Would y'all be down with that? The modding scene on that game is insane. I love it. Especially when we get to deactivating the big bombs, like not like the Centurion or anything, but like bigger bombs, even if it's like mostly vanilla stuff, just has a lot more challenge. You gotta be a lot faster. Doing bombs with multiple experts is really fun. I'm really glad you brought that game up because I genuinely love that game. Fucking love Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Fantastic game. Pride flag guessing? Identify flags or something, or no, not just flags, but pride flags. I know a lot about those identify bits. Excuse me. There's a 7-way Venn diagram. Is that the, like... It's not complicated wires. That's the vanilla one. Are you talking about... Is it complex wires? It has, like, this wacky fucking crazy Venn diagram on it. And there's, like, arrows and black and white stars and crossing wires and a whole bunch of other stuff. Button-plicated wires? That sounds horrible. Let's do it. Laundry has to... Oh, fucking... I am so bad at laundry. I kept fucking it up so bad. I'm so bad at laundry. I need to be better at it. I actually haven't played... If it's any testament to why I'm doing this, let me be right back. Shit. Let me in the door. Okay, I don't know why that's there. This is a supersized manual, a paper manual. with categorized letter placement. Apparently no one else does this. I think I'm just fucking insane. Like, mentally. Holy moly. That manual is Centurion ready and more. But I've only learned like half the modules. I still have a lot to learn. Yes, very autistic. How did you know? Diagnosed at a very young age. Never went away. And now we're here cutting cards for a 6th stream in a row. But in the case of we're doing something different this time. I'm making Balatro in real life. How could I not be autistic? Fucking shit. Imagine having a manual with that many pages. I would need to have multiple volumes in order to do that shit. And even then, it would be so much that I would not be able to flip to pages in time before the bomb would just explode. So I would have to, like, take specific pages out and make a mini manual for just that bomb. Sounds kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. I like things being physical. I don't know if you guys noticed. I like having physical games like this. But it's weird because I'm not too much like I'm not super into tabletop games. But there's specific things that I'm just like, man, this would be really fucking cool to actually like have a physical thing of. This being one of them. Modded Keep Talking is one of them. I think I'm like one of only few people who've actually like use a paper manual to play Keep Talking, because they just use the repo, which is totally fair, and you should use the repo because it's a very efficient way to go about things. See, that's totally fair. Catman Plays, welcome to the stream. We're yapping about bombs. Alright, so we're getting into uncommons now. The sides of these are looking really rough, though. I don't know if you can tell. These look kind of rough. I might... Knowing what I know now... Where did I put it? I have the guillotine somewhere. Go to the bed. Where the hell did I put that thing? Oh, it's under here. We're bringing the lever action back. Only because that $10 paper cutter is fucking shredded itself to out of existence. Shit everywhere. Welcome to the messiest fucking stream you've ever seen. Can you eat the consumables in this context? In this context, because they are paper, you absolutely could eat the consumables if you wanted to. Oh, I was like, where did the rest of my uncommons go? It's like, there is no way I only had 4 uncommons. No, I just misplaced the sheet. Oh, I can see the shadow. We absolutely could eat the consumables. Aw, man, I forgot that I'm out of fucking practice with this thing. Oh, right. I feel like compared to how I was cutting yesterday, this is so slow. But I'm choosing to go slow and steady wins the race on this one. Donate $100 eat consumables. I would not want to do that. That doesn't sound very tasty. I think I cut that wrong. That's all right. Do the rares later. I think that's a rare. Okay, let me get the uncommons out of this one. Okay. Rares there. I need more space. Because I've got like scraps and shit that I need to take care of. You could use brainstorm as a napkin. I mean, I guess, yeah. I bet you guys missed this fucking lever. Oh my god, line up, please. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot to do? Clip the corners on the commons, and then sort them into their own thing. See, I've been scatterbrained all day today. Oh yeah, I got all of my seals ready to go. They just need to be stuck on plastic. That's all that needs to happen with them now. We have content, guys. Real deal content. Now we can start getting into some crazy builds. Now that we actually have seals and additions, and now we have all the jokers. You know what that means though, right? We can actually playtest now. We're to a point to where we understand the game enough where we can actually start testing gameplay in a real sense without having to open up the game. I think the last step I need to take before I make any attempts to playtest is get some prices for the jokers. But outside of that, I think we have enough mechanics set already. The Wheel of Fortune will be its own actual wheel. We are constructing one, but we've been dealing with more important things in terms of like getting the shop put together. Like, we're just trying to build the foundation of the game first before we start moving on to special things like that. But we are building an actual wheel for the Wheel of Fortune. RNG and odds are being handled by card systems or with dice. And the way we're going to keep track of jokers and their scaling is also with dice with just counters. I feel like that would just be the easiest way to go about things. Yeah, credit cards $1. It's because it's so easy to get, and then it's so easy to get into debt. So I'm really hoping I printed the correct amount of everything. I'm kind of banking on the fact that I have. I had to like double and triple check exactly what I was printing just to make sure everything would work fine. But I guess we'll see. For now, I'm just going to stick with vanilla. I don't want to worry about doing modded content right now. It's been a thought, but at the same time, this game is fucking huge already. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Also, some things would literally be impossible encrypted. And scoring encrypted with the cryptid mods and cards would actually just be impossible. So we would have to find some way to work around that. Even doing the math for this game, to do it by hand is extremely tedious and going to be really hard. So we're going to have to see how all of that goes whenever we eventually play test. Oh, I still have to make that thing where we have that checks and balances deck where we keep track of the disallowed jokers and stuff. Because they are going to be rollable in the shop, but whether or not they're actually going to be purchasable. That would be kind of funny, but I have no means of doing that right now. I wouldn't even know how to start with something like that. But also, I would need to make sure that I talk with the person who made Cryptid and ask if it's even okay, because that's not my content. Not for a while. We still got a lot of work to do. We're closer, though. Shit. So right now what we're working on, this entire stack is just purely shop-related items that we needed to make. Right now I'm putting together the rarities deck for the jokers, so that whenever it's time to pull jokers from the shop, this will tell you what rarity to pull from. There's going to be 3, technically 4, separate joker decks to pull from. The commons, the uncommons, the rares, and the legendaries, but that's its own thing. Legendaries, soul cards, black hole cards, all that other mess will be handled later at a different time. But you can see we got rarity deck on the back, and then common joker on the top. Now we do the uncommons. Boom. No, my deck boxes. Stay. This is already cutting a million times cleaner than the other thing was. I hate to say it. I know I said the exact same thing whenever I first bought that thing, but I doled it out so fast, and you can't replace the blades on it. I need to buy a paper cutter that's worth a damn. I'm not sure how to answer that question because I don't know what all still needs to be done. We have finished making all of the playing cards. Every single playing card has been printed and cut. They just need their corners trimmed and sleeved. But we have 54 decks of playing cards ready to go. Now I'm just working on all the shop cards. Thankfully, there aren't as many as of these as there were the other ones. Was there only 2 rares? Yeah, there was. That's right. That's right. Ooh. Give me the paper plate. Quit trying to fly away. Hello? The fuck? Why are you not cutting? Do your job. Cut the card. Please? No? Okay. I had to do the thing I did last time where I had a chat pulled up on my phone. Gaining X molt for playing hands with different suits would be cool. I need to go to the YouTube stream and just have it pulled up at 0 volume. Deck boxes are gonna go into a pile onto the cards. There we go. Look how clean this desk is. Look how much room I have to work. There's just so much crap everywhere. Also, my knees are killing me right now. Ugh. Alright, that's those. I'm gonna just do this real quick. We are so back. Oh. Okay. Okay. Balatro in Japanese is Baratoro. Barato in Portuguese is for cheap. So this game in Portugal is just called cheap. Thank you, Star. Boop. Nah, I was just messing around. All right. Is that one deck done, I think? I hope. I have got to get these deck boxes out of here. These are just... gone. I'm making a pile of them. A messy pile. I don't care. I know where they're at. My fucking slop of jokers over here on the fucking pile over here. And then we got more stickers that I didn't bring over there for some fucking reason. And then sleeves are over here because I'm sleeving. I don't know what to do with this square joker. Why did they give me a rectangle square joker? He's supposed to be square, not rectangle. All right. That is the rarity deck. It's about yay high. It's got about 40 cards in it. Let me give this a good shuffle. I'm so bad at freaking shuffling like that. I do not want to riffle these. I don't know if they have the capability of riffling. I could try. Do you riffle? Kinda. Actually, yeah, a little bit. The plastic helps with the structure. Alright, y'all, place your bets. What joker's on the top? You got common, you got uncommon, you got rare. Make your choice, make your bets. Let's go, let's go. No, I'm kidding. Do not do that. That's gambling. What do we got? Common joker. No, I know, but it's just going to show the base price. I'm not going to have it try and manually update the price. I'm gonna explicitly state that the price on the jokers is the base price, and the price goes up by a consistent amount. So if it's a rental, then it'll always be $1, but it'll always cost every round. If it is a polychrome or negative, it'll always be increased by $5. If it's holographic, it'll always be increased by $3. If it's foil, it'll always be increased by $2. eternal and perishable do not affect the price, I believe. So I'm just going to list it as the base price. I'll make sure to specify it in the manual. Okay. Reshuffled. What do we got? Make choices. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna guess common. I'm gonna guess common. Uncommon. Okay. There's an uncommon. Another uncommon. Another uncommon. Ooh. It's cool seeing an actual physical deck of this, even though, like, I saw your YouTube video on it, and I was just like, oh yeah, that looks cool. Now we actually have it. Like, it's real. This is a real thing now. Working on some sticker concepts. Nice. I was hoping the price stickers would just be very tiny, very small, just like this little 1/4-inch sticker that we can just put on the corner of a Joker, so it doesn't cover up much of the art or anything. Doesn't get in the way. All right, so now we're doing Joker cards. There's like 50 of these, I think, if I remember right. Are these printed in a way where I can actually cut them straight? No. Oh yeah, absolutely. I was going to give myself a little bit of excess. I was just going to make sure that the color scheme was similar to how it showed up in the shop. So, just like the yellow on gray, like the yellow that the dollar signs have. It's really hard for me to explain it, but I have an idea for how I want it to look. There's just be a bunch of those. $10 as a base price, I think, is as expensive as it can get, yeah? Okay, cool. Let me open up Discord again. Oh, yeah, exactly like that. That is pretty much exactly what I had in mind. That way, those will be extremely easy to print. I can print a ton of them for cheap. It wouldn't be very expensive on my printer at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to explain the logistics of selling, because I know it sells to about half, but does it? If there's a decimal, does it round up or down? I think it rounds down, doesn't it? Shit. Floor? Okay, yeah, makes sense. Sounds about right. Guess that makes it simple. Buy a blueprint for $10, sell it for $5. Buy a Joker for $5, sell it for $2. How many of these sheets do we have? I think we're making good progress with this game, y'all. We got some really good looking stuff coming. Or not even coming, but like there's good looking stuff here already. Just look at these freaking shop cards. If you buy a common Joker for $1, manage to put polychrome on it, and then sell it, you'll make a Ooh. So credit card only. Well, what if it's a rental? If it's a rental and you sell it, or wait, no, if it's a rental and it's polychrome, does that increase the price or no? I don't know if I've ever had a rental polychrome, that's why I ask. Jimbo, I think, is Jimbo $1? I thought Jimbo was $2. I think Jimbo's $2. But he's significantly cheaper than most Jokers. Nice, nice. Those would be easier to keep track because we can just keep a counter on the Joker itself. The instances of Joker to Woker. Nice. Nah, this is the older card cutter. My other one ran out of cut. I used it way too much, so we're back to the guillotine. Trying my best to make these cuts as straight as possible, and failing because I'm cutting the tops of the cards off. I realize my mistake. Yeah, I think that's why I'm doing such a bad job at cutting these evenly, but, you know. It deviates by like a millimeter. I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Kind of. Is that the back of the card that I'm cutting? Oh, wait. It is. Shit. Okay, well. Perfect alignment doesn't exist. That's okay. I think these cards do a good enough job getting the point across. How far is it off? It's weird. It's like off by exactly one of the pixels in the art. That's odd. Really don't have any way of compensating for that, though, is the thing. We'll get as close as we can. Just as long as I don't cut in the middle of a card, I think I should be fine. Oh my god, it's spinning. Y'all turn my Joker into a spinning Joker. That's awesome. See, there's a whole freaking miscut right here. I'm not trying to do a whole misprint thing. Get out of here! Going. Cutting those tarot and planet cards are going to be real fun. Thankfully, the shop queue will not have every single freaking card in its deck at the start of the game. But if someone decides to take every single voucher, then they get to reap the consequences of their own actions, because then they have to deal with shuffling a several hundred deck card deck. $160 cards being just exclusively tarots and planets. Why would you do that to yourself? All the way, thank you. Boom. Boom. I did the same thing here as I did last time. We gotta trim that off of you. Gone. Y'all turned me into a ball. What the hell? Instead of Daisy Bell, it's Daisy Ball. And it plays that fuck-ass song. Just like Jim Ball. please. Thank you. There's a lot of these Joker cards. Is there a cat purring in that video? Sorry if I'm a little quiet today, guys. I just don't have much to talk about. Just kind of been in a... I've been in a laser focused mood today. Just kind of working like crazy. There's been a lot of progress today on a lot of stuff. See, that cut's so much cleaner on the edges there. I don't know how easy it is to tell, but the edges of that just look super, like that looks machine cut. Alright, speaking of machine cut, I gotta turn into a machine and cut these corners. Did I cut it? Yeah, I think I did. These cards look really good. These were really well done. there's a lot of these Joker cards. Ooh. $20 stickers. But the highest it naturally goes is 10. What would the 20 be for? Yeah, what would that 20 be for? If needed for legendaries? I mean, the thing with legendaries, though, I was like, I don't think you can really... You can't buy a legendary, right? Well, yes, but, again, we're talking about base prices of these Jokers. Oh, wait, are these stickers for selling? Do we want to have 2 stickers per Joker? No. We can't have the stickers dynamically change over time. The Egg Plus gift card wouldn't work in this case. It's just to list the base price. Yeah. You would keep track of egg or gift card or something like that just by using dice counters. See, I was imagining just having the buy price of the Joker on the card, or on the even the tarot card or planet cards. Those are always $3, right? What's the inflation challenge? It's like, yeah, I think the highest number a standard Joker could possibly get to, if it's like a blueprint or a brainstorm or a $10 Joker, that's naturally negative or polychrome. Well, in that case, we would definitely have to use dice counters. There's no way, because otherwise we would have to be hot swapping all the stickers every single turn. That sounds horrible. Oh, right, duh. I just said that. My brain is not working. That's literally what we were just talking about, is the base price. No additions, no nothing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess that $20 would make sense, because we need to refer the base price to actually sell the legendary Jokers, or otherwise. That makes sense. God, the sticker on Wii Joker is going to be so big. It's going to take up a third of the Joker, because the Wii Joker is so tiny. I did not expect Wii to be this small. Are you serious? This tiny? Look at him. I can't even get him out of the freaking sleeve. The power of Wii in the palm of my hand, literally. It's so small. Should we make a special tiny sticker? Like, should we make special tiny stickers for Wii? Make a little tiny sleeve? I don't even know how to do that, but just look how tiny he is. I don't have any way of getting stickers that small in terms of like circle stickers. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I told them not to give any of these Joker's variations, and the last deck with all of the strangely cut cards is all fancy variations. So this is a polychrome Jimbo, or Wii. This is a polychrome Wii. And I didn't want it to be. You made square stickers? Nice, okay. We're gonna have to make a special small sticker for Wii. Also, since they're here, this is Half Joker. He's holographic for some reason. Here's Chad. It's holographic for some reason. Stencil. It's holographic for some reason. Brainstorm. You'll never guess. It's holographic for some reason. For some reason... Burnt Joker has some cut edges. Right, okay. We have Loyalty Card. We have the Golden Ticket. Vagabond. And then I guess we have Photograph and Square, which are all oddly cut. So like all the oddly cut Jokers were combined into one package. Let me just drop everything on the floor. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway. Look how fucking small Wii is. Oh my god, I am making a mess of everything. What the hell is happening? He's a wee lad. Little itty bitty guy. Is he this small in game compared to the other Jokers? Like, it's a third of the size. Like... Is that an inch? Is that an inch wide? A little more. It's a little more than an inch. I'm making a mess. Why did I breathe onto the paper plate with all of these scrap pieces of paper everywhere? Okay. You go over there. You're making a mess. Oh, so this is like a Super Wii. Otherwise called a Wii Wii. I hate myself. I would imagine side length is what it refers to. Excuse me. The Wii edition. Okay, it's so hard to tell which side is face up on these. I wonder if my other deck boxes are here yet. I'm willing to bet no. I don't know how they I don't know how they delivered one and then lost one. How do you do that? I ordered them at the same time. Why did I get one but not the other? They weren't out of stock either. Come on. A fixed one? I didn't even know it was broken. Hold on, I'll check in a sec. I'm almost done with this deck. Well, not full deck, but with this set. God, I still have so much shit to do. Do you guys think it might be sufficient enough that, like, with the additions, we'll just have the addition sticker and that's it? Because I don't know any other way to actually make it look decently okay. Because if so, I might just get an array of the stickers made up of the skip tags, and then just do that. Font wasn't quite right? Okay, I'll go take a look. But yeah, do you think it would be sufficient enough if we made addition stickers, like of the skip tags? It wouldn't look cosmetically the same, but I think it would serve the same purpose, right? Oh yeah, look at that! Stickers are fine? Okay. I just want to hear public opinion about it, because I know some people are going to be, some people might be upset at that thought. So a lot of people are like, how are you going to do the negative? How are you going to invert the colors? I can't. That's not a thing that can happen in the real world. But somehow people are actually expecting me to invert the colors of real life like black magic. Should I make the rotating card a sticker? I think that'd be really funny. Or an emoji. Would it fit in an emoji? Okay, yeah. In the case that stickers are okay, I'll just make a little atlas of a bunch of them. Like maybe 30 each. Do you think 30 of each edition will be... No. Because sometimes we can have editions on the card as well. Okay, so we're going to need like 100 stickers of each. I need to get a lot more plastic transparencies. Okay. Now we're moving on to Joker Deck of Fortune, which the Nopes are back if you haven't been keeping in touch with what's been going on, which is fair, because we've been doing a lot of work today. The Joker deck of Fortune, for those who are watching in the future, or those that don't know, this is what's going to determine additions for Jokers, and then there's also a separate deck for additions of standard playing cards, because those have different odds. If you don't roll an addition, you get a Nope. And it's fantastic. Don't want to get noped? You better be freaking lucky. Otherwise, you're getting noped. I need to do that. Oh shit, I can't do the light trick. There are certain things we'll have to roll dice for, like the booster packs. Just for now, because I don't think we have a set structure for that yet. We found a good ratio of cards that would give us pretty much exact odds, I believe, to how additions show up in game. But this is just to even determine if you can get one or not. Does Oops apply to those odds? I thought it only increased the listed odds of stuff on Jokers. Does Oops affect additions? Oh, that was a bad cut. It does for wheel. It's like, if you want to talk about dice rolls, you'd have to talk with Will about it, because they're the one who mathed out the cards and stuff. I don't remember any of the mathy stuff that we talked about. Oh, that have a... We're still on Joker. Okay, there's one Joker over in that stack. Is this the successes? Yes, it is. There's like a 1 in 25 chance of even getting an addition, right? And sadly, we don't have a D25. But the thing is, too, we have multiple success cards in the case that you do actually end up getting the addition. If you have Hone or Glow Up, you just replace some of the Nope cards with success cards, and then that accounts for increased odds. How does Hone and Glow Up change the wheel? Because I didn't know it did that. Oh. I might have special slots on there that has oops all six, like oops all sixes on the logo. But if you don't have oops and it hits oops all sixes, you still lose. It's like a conditional. I think that was my original plan, at least. So there's going to be several winning spots, but there's going to be others that are going to be the same size but conditional. You have to have oops in order to win those. And those will be like their own special color. Whatever the background. Oh, hey, speaking of oops, it's right here. Hello, oops. Nope. 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 I just love the nope card. This is my kind of Uno reverse right here. Or our kind, I mean. This is our Uno reverse. Nope. 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 That could be a fun idea. So that you only get to spin the wheel if you win. The chance to spin the wheel. That could be a fun idea. Because it makes spinning the wheel all that much more special. Instead of it just coming up in the deck, or in the Arcana packs, or wherever it comes from. That could be a fun way to do it. So you get the advantage of an easy understanding oops and dice roll. But also you get to spin the wheel if you win, making the wheel spin just feel so much more fun. Even if you don't win this everyone's going to want to spin the wheel, but you have to earn it. You have to win it. You have to win the opportunity. Yeah, but it would be as simple as a D4. If you get a 4 or a 3-4 with an oops, then in the manual, should we list every single luck event that oops can change? Just for redundancy's sake? Like, oops can affect glass cards, can affect lucky cards, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel, the boss. It's like, because there's a handful of luck events. I think it might be helpful if we listed those in the manual. That's not a bad idea. We can have the main manual kind of just like teaching how to play the game for those that have never played it before, but then have an extended manual with like all of the descriptions of what everything does and logistics and stuff like that. That might be a better way to go about it. So 2 manuals, but one is easy to digest and one goes way more in depth. Although I think in terms of like what each Joker does, we probably should put that in the main manual. Or should we have like I don't want to say a third booklet, but like a separate thing for Joker descriptions, like an encyclopedia of sorts, because that might also be helpful as like its own separate entity, because you might need to look up what a Joker does, so we could just have like a Joker dictionary or something like that. It could be a really small thing. Or an appendix, yeah. Appendix A. Like the fucking bombs. Appendix A. Jokers. To defuse a Joker. You don't. That would be the code name. I would be so down to play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with y'all. Oh yeah, the collection. That'd be a good idea. For card editions, or for Joker editions, these 4 are the max that you get. You start with that, and then with Hone, you get that, and then with Glow Up, you get the rest. Hands are really shaky right now. I'm really excited to playtest with these. We're getting closer. With every single card, we're just getting so much closer. Yes, in the original like mainline manual, we absolutely should describe how this is supposed to work. This is a new system that I imagine people are going to have a lot of questions on how and how it functions. I think it's pretty intuitive. It'll also be a matter of, like, whenever we actually get the shop ready, visually, how do we lay out the cards in order for it to make the most sense? Yeah, your version of it in Tabletop Simulator is already super close to what I had in mind. So I have a question. Do we want to do... I kind of want to have separate zones for the shop and then separate zone for, like, the blinds and stuff like that, kind of like how the main game does. Because the 2 of them are so vastly different. It does? Well, it can. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's pretty straightforward. But a lot of sometimes it can take a lot of steps. It's like a lot of if statements for this. It might also be helpful for me to do like a video tutorial on how to play it. In which case, should I don't know how I would do it, but I would have to I should dress up as Jimbo. Get a batch of bananas and just go hog wild. Dress up as the Daisy Joker. That's actually a good idea. I have the hair for it. I wish my hair was purple like hers. I want to dye my hair real bad, but last time I had my hair dyed, it killed my scalp and caused a lot of problems. I'm scared to do it again. No matter how good I tried to take care of it, it just wasn't good. I have very dark hair, so in order for the color to actually shine through, you have to bleach it. And bleaching is very not fun for my hair. I like how we have an official Daisy Joker now. I kind of just said that on a whim. I was just like, man, I would love to commission something like that. And then suddenly it just exists. And a couple hours later, boom. Alternative wig. Why didn't I think of that? No, I didn't even consider the fact of wearing a wig. No, I just wish my hair was naturally like that purple. Her hair is long, too. And, mine's slowly getting there, but it's only like... It's past my shoulders. But, hers goes, like, down halfway through her back. That's a bad cut. I need to fucking fix that. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Again, it's really fun that y'all decided to join in on the fun. We are going to make Balatro history. I just know it. My goal is finish the project, have a lot of fun with it. I would like to keep streaming like IRL Balatro gameplays, like to actually just straight up playing it. I would like to have at least one person be like, huh, look at this project, look at this, like one YouTuber or something. Look at the project, maybe play along. I would absolutely love to host. The Wii Joker is so small in it. I would absolutely love to host games where, like, either chat plays or I have somebody on Discord looking through the webcam or something, and I'm their hands and they play. Yeah, we already had Balatro stopping by on the fucking second, really the first stream that I did this crap, which was insane. I'm glad he stopped by, because that gave me a lot of, like, hope that this would actually, like, be worth my time. Yeah, exactly. People want to play IRL Balatro, but don't have any means of, like, doing what I'm doing, which, fair, this is a lot of work, and as you can tell by the state of my desk right now, so many parts, so many pieces, and a lot of, like, just physical labor. But it's going to be so worth it. It's going to be so worth it at the end. And we're making good progress. In the grand scheme of things, I think the only thing that's left, because we figured out the shop and how that's supposed to work, we just need to finalize how Showman is going to work. We need to verify that every single Joker makes sense into what they do, and that everything's actually compatible. And then I need to get on to writing that manual and getting a step-by-step instruction on how to even play this game. Or in this fashion, I mean. That seems like a lot, but considering what we've already done, it's pretty close. We're pretty freaking close to getting a playable version of this already. Like, actually decently playable. In terms of calculations, I might actually look into getting a decent calculator that can handle big numbers. I don't know which can and which cannot. The deck of fortune is for the jokers are done. I'm just giving them a quick shuffle right now because I would like to try and see how long it takes until we roll a success. Desmos graphing calculator. You're telling me that freaking box of shit that I just bought, or that I bought with my deck boxes, it just now shipped? They said it was going to be delivered yesterday. It just now shipped? Alright. This is imagine the case that we have Hone and Glow Up. Let's see how long it takes to get us. Never mind, we got the success. I could not have planned that. You can't even see it. It's a freaking... How the fuck? That was so underwhelming. I was hoping that we'd just go BAM! 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 Like, we would just go through it. Well, no, this is for the jokers. This isn't for the cards. Not yet. We got the cards coming up. Streamer luck. Is that what it is? I just can't believe that was actually a success. Yeah, this only has 4 successes in it. Oh, I gotta take out 3 nopes because of that. There we go. Still a 16% chance. So it's not a terrible chance. All right. Here we go. Attempt number 2. Nope. 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 There we go. The creator is watching over you? No. Oh, shit. That was like a success. What the fuck? That was a success. I was going to do a nope meme, but it said yes, so I guess you're right. Hi, Local Funk. Apparently you're here, based off of the universe telling me that you are. Yeah, which I realized a little too late, but yeah. I did take those out. Joker Deck of Fortune is done. Oh, I mean, yes, you are watching over me as well. I mean, you were literally watching me. I thought you meant of Balatro. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the negatives. It's upside down. Look at the negatives. Fuck yeah. – As soon as I put these in the deck and get them shuffled, I will never see these cards again. They will just poof, disappear, even though they are physically there. Dude, it turned out really nice, though. Like, look how nice and crisp and sharp those printed. Oh, I bet. But it looks good. I tried to fix the contrast. The shadows might be hard to see because my printer can't handle contrast for some reason. Despite me trying to adjust for it. It's a tiny bit better than it was on the first test run, but, you know, whatever. Some people's printers are probably going to be better than mine. I will say, this printer that I have right now is infinitely better than the other one I had. Do not get an HP printer. They fucking suck and will scam you out of your entire life savings. At least the Brother printer will last you. That HP printer I bought was such a piece of shit. Oh, I gotta print those freaking tokens for Hiker. We already have ridiculous machines, printers. Yeah, printers are fucking annoying. Actually, I just figured out a way to defeat the AI overtaking. Machines will help machines. Ask an AI to fix a printer. The AI is no longer a threat because the printer will be impossible to fix, but them being computer-based individuals have to look out for each other. Fucking printers. I'm gonna say it, the way I got these printed rivals the Staples printing, like the cards I got from Staples. It rivals that. And it wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be. It hardly took ink. I'm shocked. And it didn't take nearly as long to print. I think what the problem was is before I was trying to print using settings for photo printing, like professional grade photo printing, because I thought that would give me the best quality, not realizing that I'm a fucking idiot and that just wastes more ink in my specific case. Yeah, Will, can we hire you just permanently? Yes. Do I have a baggie? Yes. I'm going to put these stickers in a baggie, as well as the seals. I do not mind if I get the seals mixed up. I'm going to have to sort them out anyway. No! Come back! A clusterfuck of seals. Yeah, you referencing the designs to make the rest of the card colors-wise and design-wise? Replicating the backs, like the holographic, the edition cards that you made are really good. Alright. Die Siggen. Nope. Does the, I forget, does the, standard card fortune teller, the standard card deck of fortune, does it start with 2, successes or 1? I thought I remember us saying 1, but my brain has been so scrambled today. It is 2? Okay, that's what I thought. I just couldn't remember. Because it goes 2 and then 4 and then 8 later. Yeah. I used to be whenever I was in high school. Today, I just couldn't hold my fucking weight, though. I like math. I like it a lot. I just don't remember anything anymore. Granted, I don't ever have to put it in practice. I work at a fucking airport. The most math I know is how heavy people's bags are. And they're always way too heavy. Money is nice. I mean, I don't know about you. I felt like you were extremely committed to stuff like this. Designing and theory crafting to stuff like this. Siri thought I was talking to her. Go away, Siri, sorry. But you seem very passionate about this kind of stuff. because you stayed up really late. You stayed up really late last night, working on this stuff, and then got up bright and early and started working on it right again, just like that grind set. I mean, I'm not the best with chores either. My priorities aren't the best. Man, that sounds awesome. When did I wake up today? Maybe that's why I'm feeling so tired. Because I woke up at around like 7:30 in the morning. And I went to bed around 3 in the morning. So I got 4.5 hours sleep. My priorities aren't the best either. Trust me, I understand that feeling 100%. Have I been mixing these? I have. That's alright. If you need time to yourself, that's totally fine. Ooh. That sounds fun. Well, I didn't know that you were in school. If you were currently in university, I would honestly focus on that more than any sort of job right now. I feel like that's very important. Of course, like having a job, like during your enrollment in school, it would be very helpful to help cover costs of things at times. But considering that you're in school, I feel like that should be a way higher priority than any job right now. Do y'all get free education? I really wish I could have gone to college. I just simply cannot afford it. Made a whole camera system with help from a subplot classmate, but wow. Huh. I imagine that's very complicated. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but making an entire camera system in like a 3D... I assume this is like a 3D space kind of thing? Or is it like a 2D camera? Or is it like a projection camera of hyperbolic space or something like that? Oh, you just adapted it to make a 2-player... Okay, I gotcha. Oh, top-down 2D. Okay. Has dynamic zoom. Okay, that's cool. That's super neat. That's super duper cool. How long has it been since I've been in high school? This is my 5th year out of high school. But it doesn't feel like it. These last few years have been such a mess. I still feel like I just got out of high school a couple years ago. Doesn't feel like I've been out of there for 5 years. Oh, you know what would help? Or is that casting too much shadow? I mean, nothing happened. It's just more trimming the cards. That's all that happened. You're good. You didn't miss anything. I like how I had that paper plate and none of these little paper pieces are going on the plate. They're actually just flying all over the table. And getting stuck in the felt. Cool. I'm gonna have to take off this blanket. Like, after we're done with all the work and we're getting ready to do our first, like, opening thing, I'm gonna have to take this and beat it and clean it and do all that. Other fun stuff. Oh, I was like, where did those cards go? This is like my 9th pack of these sleeves I've opened today. Are there more tarot cards than I think there are? Because I thought that there was only like a handful. The Minor Arcana 2 for a set. Wow, 78. That's a lot of tarot cards. Wait, are they? I'm gonna be real, I genuinely thought that tarot cards were used specifically for fortune telling or I forget exactly what it is, what it's called when people like predict your future. Well, I guess that would be fortune telling, but that kind of thing. I thought that's what the tarot cards were used for, and I wasn't sure what else. I didn't know that they were just playing cards with an extra rank. Because there's the different orientations of how the tarot cards come together too. Okay. So far, so good, I think. We're making decent progress against these decks. We're about to get into the additions, which are going to be the vast majority of the cards, as well as those planets and tarots. Those are going to be the time-consuming ones to cut. But that's the card deck of fortune. I'm going to head to the bathroom just really fast, so I'll be right back. I have a McChicken. It was leftover. I know they're slightly bigger. Is it like a set standard size? Oh, fair enough. Alright, Jokers. You've had your fun on screen, but I gotta make room for the actual important cards we're working on today. We'll get to you later. I also need to sort them by their rarities. For some Jokers, it's going to be very easy to tell if they're on top, which ones they are. I personally think it's fine. Like if Wii's ever on top of the rare stack, obviously we know it's a Wii. But like, look at it. It's so small and so cute. Oh wait, you can't hardly see it, but so itty bitty. I'm honestly just really glad to see that the Jokers that I bought, compared to the size of the cards I'm printing and cutting, are 1-to-1. It is the exact same scale. I was worried because in the official Balatro deck of cards, they're ever so slightly taller. Just a hair. And I was wondering why these cards seemed shorter than I was expecting. Well, turns out I'm not crazy. Oh, okay. Good lord, button complicated wires. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell is this thing? Sorry, I got distracted. What the fuck? Page 1 of 3. Oh wow, those look really good. The 6 of Hearts. That's neat though. That's cool. Those look pretty good. They look really good. I didn't realize y'all posted an actual picture of the button shit from Catane. Alright. It's kind of a funny card. I don't know how to tell you how it's a funny card. I don't know why. Alright. Also, look how pretty the polychrome is. You could tell just on camera. Look at how those colors pop. That's so pretty. And then holographic. I'm not gonna lie, the holographic almost looks like a trans flag, which I'm all for. Look at the colors. Beautiful. Octadecayatin? Octadecayatin. I feel like I have somewhere... It's some shape. It's a shape. Right? No, this holographic looks so good, though. I can see exactly, like, that pink that you used from there. Like a very pretty card. Wait a minute, yeah, okay. Is it that fucking 8-dimensional dot matrix kind of module where you have... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's a multi-dimensional module, and you have to do something with certain coordinate points based on certain information about the bomb, and I've never even touched it, and I don't want to. That shit scares me. Face and embrace the void, it'll only hurt a little. The first page of the Octodecamai. Have y'all figured it out? Because I can't not wrap my head around that many fucking dimensions. Aren't there lesser versions of the Octadecayatin? There's like there's like a couple other smaller ones where it's like a 4-dimensional cube rather than a 3-dimensional cube, and highest dimension module I've managed to understand was Ultra Stores, which is 6-dimensional. Yeah, see, that kind of gets into highly technical stuff that I just cannot wrap my head around. I just can't do it. Need you to go away in my Midas mask. We'll get to you later. I gotta grab that foil. Nine dimensions is the default, but each unactivated octadeca reduces the dimension count. It increases dimensions the more you solve them? How the fuck? I also cut that really bad. How the fuck? I just cut the bottom of that card off. God damn it. My cat's yelling at me again because I won't let her in. I mean, I guess today I don't have an excuse not to let her in here. Hold on. I just don't want you jumping all over the table. Come on. Come on. The printer isn't alive anymore. I killed it. The printer is dead. She's just standing in the middle of the doorway. Oh, shit. No, it's fine. It's fine. What am I doing? I'm cutting this in the most inefficient way possible. So I guess my next question is then, When are we getting together to play Catane? And what are we going to try and tackle first? Because there's a lot of interesting bombs on there, and I believe I still have my mods installed. I haven't picked up the game in a minute. I've been distracted by other things, this being one of them. But I believe I was going down the road for Centurion, because I do want to at least attempt to solve that bomb a couple times. I know it's been an overplayed bomb, but man, it's just a really well constructed bomb, I'm not gonna lie. $100 levels of defusal, maybe? Is that, I can't remember exactly what that one is. I've heard of it before, though. I assume it just goes from piss easy at the start to oh my god, oh fuck, hard at the end. There's a mission pack. Well, I think that's the one I was focusing on. I remember there being like a couple different versions for some reason. Why are you creeping in here so slow? It's fine. You're not gonna get eaten. She's slinking around all weird. I guess the other question too is, when would be a good time? It probably wouldn't hurt to take a break from this project every once in a while. So we can just, nerd out and bomb for a minute. No. Look at that. That's just cool to have. What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't expect you to talk back. What do you want? Attention? Is that what you want? What are you scared of? There's nothing happening. We are so back. Welcome back. Starts off at 11 modules, ends at 105. Okay. I feel like that'd be a fun way to start then. 11 modules is just a full-size bomb. That's not anything I should be scared of. I assume it starts pretty easy with like if I can remember any of the Joker names by, or not Joker names, any of the module names by memory. 2 bits is not hard. I need to get better with laundry because I suck at laundry for some reason. There's a lot of piss easy modules on the Centurion that I can solo without even needing a diffuser. Or expert, I mean. Shit. Turns out if I could just cut these cards correctly, the alignment is perfect. It was just that first page that was messed up because I'm an idiot and printed it wrong. So I'm probably going to have to fix that and update the PDF because I want to make sure it's right and not broken. God, I keep cutting the top of the card off. I'm not trying to do that on purpose. What am I doing wrong? I might need to flip back to chat being on the monitor and using my phone as a freaking flashlight beacon because I cannot see the edge of this card. Microphone, come here. You're gonna support my phone. Shit. Immediately, that's a million times better. I can actually see where the line is. Laundry only shows up at level 16, 56, 60. Of course, it shows up at 69. 94 and 99. Interesting. I ended up getting, like, more consistent at it. I'm just not 100% consistent at it, if that makes any sense. I'm just not great at laundry. I really wish I was. And of course, we could always practice. Although, I gotta ask, what do you prefer whenever you play Catane? Do you prefer to be the diffuser or the expert? This is already cutting so much more accurately. Since you always play EFM. Okay, that's totally fair. I mean, it's up to you, because I could do both diffusing and expert. Preferably expert if I can, but if you would like to expert instead, that is totally chill with me. What all have I learned? I made a little, like, modification to ice cream. Whenever I was doing that module, I added color coding so I could help visually see better, but I was told by several people that that's cheating and I need to not ever edit the manuals ever, which I don't know how I feel about that, because there's definitely some optimizations that you can make to make it easier. Significant optimizations. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like your skill as an expert should be more on getting the fucking right answer for the module in a timely manner to defuse the bomb, because that's the goal. Not take the most complicated route to get there. If there's an easier way, I feel like that should be the way to do it. Am I alone in that, or? Because that's kind of like my hot take. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I know on the repo there's actually, like, optimized manuals that, like, don't straight up give you the answer, but it helps get you there faster. Like, let me see if I still even have it in my manual. I have to. Go to section I, ice cream. Yep, there it is, right there, right at the front. I don't know how visible it's going to be on camera, but I have specific color codes based on the type of flavor going on. So I can quickly just look at the colors and be like, oh, okay, that's that. And then I have the reference sizes, or references over here. And I tried to match their colors up as best I could, but in practice, it worked pretty well. I was able to quickly identify, rather than looking through just tables and tables of numbers. The colors did help a lot, but people were like, yeah, that's cheating, you're not, and I'm like, alright, whatever. Wire sequence is funny because I just hold my fingers and just follow along. Can you do, how many modules can you do solo without the manual? I'm really good at, like, a lot of vanilla stuff. I used to be able to do Simon, and I might still be able to do Simon solo in all cases. Although my memory's a bit fuzzy on some of the ones with strikes. You want to poke the screen? What happened? But like passwords, I can easily solo that no problem. Because I know the word table, and I can guesstimate what the word is supposed to be. It's pretty fun and satisfying once you figured out how to do it. I got to a point where I could even do wires solo, and there was a period where I was playing some modded stuff in VR in like the elevator or something, and I was doing complicated wires in like a VC, and people saw me just doing complicated wires without the manual. I was like, dude, can you solo complicated? It's not that hard. It's not super hard to solo complicated wires. The graph on there isn't horribly complicated. There's just 16 cases that you have to remember. Some are always cut, some are conditional, some are never cut. And the ones that are like dead set, always or never, it's pretty easy to tell. If it has everything, don't cut it. Just don't cut it. If it has just white, or I believe white, or if it's just like white or red, then you can cut it. And then it's like, oh wait, no, not just red. Just red is a conditional thing, but red in a star and white in a star is a cut, but just an LED, like white and just an LED, is don't cut. That is a strict no-no. The Quest 3 broke for you? Mine's been going strong for a while. That thing's been good to me. But yeah, like a lot of the vanilla modules are not very difficult to solo. Knob especially. If you ever find it, like, there's a system that I developed for myself to do knob by myself, and it just made it so much easier to do some of those bombs. Because I could just go over there real quick and be like, okay, just click, set it. And then I could worry about other time-consuming modules, like 3D Maze. 3D Maze is fun. I like that one. Mouse in the Maze was pretty fun. Although I think I personally like 3D Maze more. What else? There was resistors. I'm weirdly consistent at. What else is there? There's the one where you, it's like a microchip. You program a microchip. That one's pretty easy. Oh, fair enough. Started getting rainbow static and black. What the hell? Yeah, that is not normal. The Elevator of Death in Catane is really fun, I should say. Quite an enjoyable experience, in my personal opinion. There was a period where I kept getting orientation cube wrong because I just was really bad about visualizing it at first, but once I got better at that, it became real easy pretty quick. Orientation cube I don't really think is that bad. Piano keys is easy for me. What else? There's so many modules that I actually, like... I know what they are, I just can't remember them right now. Most of them, of course, being on the Centurion, but, you know. Yeah, okay. Bye, Star. Thanks for hanging out today. Hope you have a good rest. Oh yeah, text field. I forgot about text field. There was one time I did word search solo by just complete accident. I just guessed. I found a word, guessed, and I got it right. It was just 100% pure luck. Oh, what's the battleship one? The one where it's like fucking, what's it called? There's like a specific kind of puzzle that it's in, but battleships. That one is really fun. I like that one a lot. I hope you know which one I'm talking about. Oh, is it just called Battleship? Okay, that makes that easier. That one's fun. Oh my god, phone, stay, please. You're my only source of, like, light. I'm gonna mix these up. And just keep them to the side here. Nonogram, that's what it was called. Not the module, but the puzzle. I know about Nonogram as the puzzle, though. I don't know. I've never actually diffused it myself, but... Oh! You know what I did forget about? Colored squares, switches, colored switches. Those are wild. Shapeshifter, that one's easy. Gamepad, that one's easy too. Or... There's press X and then gamepad. Both aren't too bad. I'm trying to think of the hardest module I've actually, like, diffused. A little while ago, someone showed me this module that was actually like 48 modules inside of itself. Something called Minimod or something like that. That thing was fucking insane. Hey, get out of there. You just ate. I don't know why you're scrounging around for food right now. There's so many fucking square modules. Why? There's a colored squares, there's an uncolored squares, there's a decolored squares, there's a and then it just keeps going. There's like, what, 8 of them? More? Too many goddamn squares. The only square I want to see is Square Joker. I do not want you at the table right now, ma'am. Thank you, bye. I have a very sharp thing in my hands. Jeez, there's 12. Okay, there's even more than I thought. They're fucking multiplying. What else have I done? I fucking hate the turn the keys ones. Those modules suck. Oh, fucking souvenir. I haven't really played too much with souvenir. I feel like I need to be better about writing information down as I solve modules in order to properly solve souvenir. Because good lord, that module is a nightmare. Oh, you know what I did get consistent at? Forget-Me-Not. I grinded a lot to get consistent at that module, and I actually ended up getting to a point where I got consistent with it. Forget-Me-Not is a breeze most of the time. If I mess up a digit, then yikes, but you tend to quickly recover just because of the nature of how that module works. It's like I can handle my own in Forget-Me-Not. There was also a really fun one that I tried out that was Forget-Maze-Not, which was super cool. For that one, I did end up using the electronic manual that let you build the maze as you got it. That one was fun. That was a really cool module. That would make sense. With a name like Forget-Me-Not, I wouldn't be surprised. Also considering that it's in the Centurion, which is years old at this point. Are you serious? Oh my god. Wait, then when did fucking Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes come out? Was it 2015? Was it around that time? Fucking shit. And even after this long, the game is still going super strong. It's got a massive, fan base still, doesn't it? Like, there's a lot of players still. Published 2016, August 15th. God damn. I feel like I got to the game too late then. Granted, I was a 13-year-old at the time. No. Yes. Almost about to turn 14. I was probably too worried about fucking Guitar Hero or something like that. I believe that's middle school. Either that or, freshman in high school. Oh, July 16, 2015. Okay, yeah, I was 13 years old. 8th grade. I wish I was around whenever that game kind of popped off, but I was a kid. So I wouldn't have been able to make the most of it. cards are coming out pretty clean, I think. Look at that. These just look nice. Alright, I think that's about half of them. This deck in particular is going to be quite large. Cat is being weird. Are you okay? What? I feel like I'm about to get to all those foil here soon. Yep, there they are. Fucking 80 foil cards. Get off the table, please. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think she knows what she wants. Can I process these in bulk? These printed really well. I want to try. It helped expedite this process a lot. So far, so good. That was just 2 at once. That was perfect. Let's check the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was perfect. Can I do 3 at once? this is working. I don't know why it didn't work before, but it's working now. Holy shit, I can actually process these in bulk now. I don't have to do them one at a time. Oh my god, I'm gonna get one of these ready. I'm gonna need them for this one. My recycles bag, I think I'm gonna have to replace it soon. Holy shit, it's full. Like, it's full of scraps and plastic and packaging and just a bunch of shit. Alright. Got 3 of those onto each other. That light no longer helps, so I'm going to turn it off. When I cut in bulk, I have to let this reach out a little further. Actually, bring it in just a bit, because it's actually cutting out more than I expected it to, but I think it's just because it's pulling it in. Yeah, there we go. See, that's so much easier to do it 3 at once. Push it in just a bit. Perfect. Whoops. Man, I gotta stop getting cheap shit. This thing is falling apart. Handle coming off. But good news, we are progressing through this much faster now. Thank goodness. So we were gonna have to be here all day if I was gonna have to keep doing that one at a time. This is helping a lot. Can I try 4? If I could do 4 at a time, this would probably be like the most efficient way. Inside. Line up the side. Line up the pixel with the inner edge. Perfect. Yes, that did exactly what I wanted. 4 might be too much. I think 4 might be too much. Turning out good. This deck is turning out good. I will say, I may end off the stream here soon. Just in the case that I'm not terribly talkative today right now. I am very tired, all things considered, but I don't want to stop working. But right now I'm kind of just getting most of the tedium out of the way, so like after this I was just going to do some more corner cutting and stuff like that, so I may head off for the night and continue to work. Because it's just going to be more of this for a little while, so hopefully soon, whenever I get all these cards finished up and put into their own decks, we can actually play test it a little bit, because I think we're at that point where we actually could. So thank y'all for hanging out. Someone else might join the server soon. Showed them the TT. Ooh, were they super into it? Because your example, that video was the perfect way to deliver that information. It helped me understand it immediately, exactly what we were going for. Let me get these last few cards cut, and then I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream. Well, sweet. Well, by all means, you're more than welcome to send them an invite if you want. All are welcome in my server. There we go. God damn. Look how thick this deck is. But we had to do it that way so that the actual chances of rolling the additions work. So, like, that is a hearty, like, that's thick. Whenever you're in the server, there's like a little icon next to the server name in the top left that has like 2 people and a plus icon. You click that, and then you can just copy an invite link there, and then that should be able to let them join the link or join the server from your specific link. It'll only last a certain amount of time unless you set it to unlimited amount of time, but since it's only 1 invite, you know, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Man, even in camera, that's a thick deck. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to work on this off camera, because there is still quite a lot to do. Hopefully then, though, maybe by tomorrow we can actually get to playtesting a few things. I need to see if my deck boxes are here. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.